Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Now, young Chuba Akpom initially showing a lot of promise when he was coming through the academy, one of the standouts, scoring goals for fun. Obviously, he made his debut, I believe, against Stoke away from home. And he's 22 years of age now. He's been on the cusp of the first team, more technically involved in the first team, but he's headed out on loan and things like that. Made an appearance last year in the cup game that I think it was Norwich when Eddie bagged 2 goals, right? So yeah, he showed his promise, but obviously excluding potential and things like that, you need to show something more, and it just hasn't happened for him, sadly. At 22 years of age, apart from being our pre-season Thierry Henry bagging a hat-trick, he hasn't really did anything. He hasn't really did anything for the club, and that's no disrespect on him. The fact that he's made it at a club like Arsenal and is involved in a full-time capacity is a success in itself. But it's always going to be difficult breaking through as a young man, as a young striker, especially a young striker. I mean, you look at Nketiah is just ahead of him, but Nketiah probably going to find it hard now because you've got Lacazette and Aubameyang who have been scoring goals for many seasons, and there's also scope for the club bringing in one. I'm not saying they're bringing in a striker, but top clubs are always looking for forwards. It don't matter if you're Chelsea and you're Tammy Abraham at Chelsea, or you're here at our club, or you're a young striker at United, seeing Lukaku come in last year. So yeah, man, he's prolific at youth level, but it just hasn't replicated. I mean, I've got it here at championship level, 52 appearances. He's got 3 goals, 1 assist. His best loan spell is probably at Hull as they gain promotion. Obviously, in League One, he's got 10 appearances, 1 assist, no goals. Yeah, so he has kind of struggled. But when he went on loan to his other club in all comps, 16 appearances, 6 goals, 1 assist. So that's clearly, out of all the loan spells he's been on in Hull, Brighton, Coventry, all of these loan spells, his trip in Belgium was the best one for him because he clearly relished it and was doing bits. I mean, it's not the most glamorous of stats, but it's his best productivity wise. Showed some progress. So ultimately, I'm happy for the man. If it's not going to happen here at Arsenal, you want to see someone develop, and he's an Arsenal man and an Arsenal player. He's come through the club, so I want to see him become the best player he can be. So ultimately, I'm happy for him that he's found a home. He's found a club that believe in him. That if they're spending £2 million, 200 mil, that'd be a lot. 2 mil on him. They clearly believe in him. He can be one of their favoured players, one of them players they look to for inspiration. And who knows, if he carries on banging it goals, I'm sure he's got aspirations to play either in the Premier League or any Spanish or Spain's top flight or any top flight football. So you never know what could happen. He's 22 years of age. Just because he's at Arsenal, and you know when you're at a top 6 club, and it don't matter if it's him, Zalalem, Crowley, there's no patience for you in it. You need to show up and stuff, and it is hard. And you're at the club but not at the club, and that's his friend Isaac Hayden actually said that. And Hayden went on loan and then eventually had to depart. And Akpom's looking like he's got to do the same. But if he gets his head down and works, he'll be back within a top league sooner or later. But it is what it is. It's telling as well that against Bournemouth Wood, I'm so sure he was the only substitute that never actually technically entered the field of play. But yeah, man, it is hard. He's had injuries. He's maybe not got an opportunity. You never know what could happen if he got opportunities to lead the line and things like that. But ultimately, it just hasn't happened here. So while he still made a career for himself, the club still made profit, and he's still done enough to earn a career in football. It's not going to be at Arsenal like I'm sure he wanted. But it is what it is, man. Good luck to Akpom if he does complete this move to Sint-Truiden. I can't say that name. Shout out to my Belgian massive. Either way, he's going back to Belgium's top flight. Yeah, there's nothing more to be said on that front. Guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.